Hello. Hello and good evening. I'm here. Hey, hey. Hello. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? On my side, oops, I disappeared. Magic. Boom. I appeared again. On my side, good. I would say good. Just go up a bit. Hello to Maui, Marcelo Menzue. Hello. So yesterday we basically finished the planets. There is only the one of Iliacum which is a bit weird because it's the one with the unknown texture, and I don't know if you really want to keep the unknown texture or not. I mean, if you have a better idea, we can put it. At the moment, it's just a black texture with a question mark on it. Basically, the point is that the surface of the planet has never been mapped or charted by anyone. So, well, by anyone you don't know, but say it's not something that I want to disclose. But yes, the rest is working well. Now we have some issues in the character creation. When you are selecting the traits, there is something that is not really fully working, but the rest is pretty much okay. What I want to do, I want now to start to have some voiceover in some transition. Okay, so the idea is that as soon as you click on character creation, right? I don't know why this one is not saved. No idea. As soon as you click on character creation here, I would like to have one, I think it can be one black image, right? One fully black image, which is on top of the wall screen, right? And I don't know if the on paint will be the on paint. Wait, what it customizes in front of this? Because the Z order for some reason is 1. No, I don't want the Z order as 1. So I will call it EMG transition, but the idea is to have a completely black screen, right? Yeah, the on paint is a bit annoying because I think it will actually show. The problem is that if I'm setting universe to false, I think I need another variable. I think I need another variable that I have to call like transition or something. Okay, let me add a new variable and we call is transitioning. Okay, is transitioning will be a boolean and will be by default true, and if we are transitioning, we don't want to paint the lines. Okay, so that's the idea. So if is universe view, but if is transitioning is false. So to paint, you have to be in universe view and you need to have the transition to false. Okay, so at the beginning they will not paint and it will be like a black screen. Now I want this black screen to slowly go away together with the voiceover text. The voiceover text, what is this image 40 by the way? No idea. Image 40. I don't know what is this one. It's the one that I added because I wanted to click. Okay, this one we can delete. Was the one that I added for finding the coordinates on the screen and clicking. So the image transition, right, should go together with the text. Now I don't know exactly what I want as a text, but it is txt subtitles. Okay, txt subtitles. So the subtitles will be here at the bottom, and it will happen only for the transition, right? So what I want to do, I want to have some text here, which I'm not yet sure what we should say, but the point is that I would like to introduce the player to the character creation, right? And so we need to say something like and here your story begins, or something like that, right? So it should be something like, and here your story begins. And here your story begins, and then what? And then, because it needs to then select let me try to think about what I want him to say. I want him to say here your story begins, right? And I don't know if I want to say something select one of the planets, but it sounds pretty bad. Or something like one special being was or selected or found or something special. Maybe the story begins something special, or someone special. Someone special was found, was born. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, but something like that. Like, and here your story begins. Someone special was born, and then you have to, and then you will see the map of the universe. And I think there can be another voiceover, even if short, which says was born far away from where. The problem is that he or she. So he or she. I don't know if I want to say she directly or, but anyway, far away from where he will. So the idea is that he's born very far away from where he will then accomplish his mission. Far away from where his mission will be accomplished. I don't know. We need to think about this text. If you have any suggestion, please let me know. I don't think it's your story. We can say this story begin. And here the story begins. Someone special was born far away from where his mission Would be or will be? I don't know why, but would sounds better in my ears. Far away from where his mission would be accomplished. I don't know. We need to think to these two lines, but I think it could be two lines like this. Now I need to animate this text somehow together with the I need to animate this text together with the transition of the screen. And here the story begins. Some special was born. How do I do the... Well, the voiceover can just be there, but the point is that I need to start, you know. I need to start like a countdown or something. Should I do it in the level? Should I do it in the level in the level, or should I do it? I think I should do it when I should do it exactly when he presses the create button. That's when where I think we should do it. So when he's clicking on so it's not in the construct for sure. Is when he's clicking from the previous screen. Is when he's clicking on the previous screen. And the previous screen is is the character selection. Yeah, it's this one. So this one is already playing the character creation music, but you know, this thing, I think we should all be coordinated. Should all be coordinated in the next screen. Yeah, I think this piece, you know, we will cut it off and we will put it in the next screen. And in this screen, we will have a function that we call, that is a bit of a mess actually. But let me do it just after the construct. Because the construct is happening before everything. Let me do it here. Wait, I need to drink something. I have something in my throat. Better. So we have something like start animation, let's call it, okay, or start transition animation, okay. And the start transition animation, the first thing that it does is playing the character creation music, okay. Character creation music. So this is the first thing that we do. Then after this, I think it's safer if we do the stop of the music as well. Yeah. I think also this node, I think it's better if we put it here. So it is basically the fade out of the previous music. whatever it is, assuming that there is one, but I think there is. So this I think we can, this one I think we can remove it completely. Okay, so it is the fade of the current music. That is the play of the new music. Now we need to play the voiceover. So I think I need to record just as an example. Then we will find someone with a good voice and a good so the voiceover, I think it can be directly in the character creation, no? Or do we have an audio? Maybe we have an audio, UI. Do we have a voiceover? We have music, magic, footstep, combat, classes, ambience. We don't have a voiceover directory yet. Okay, we will create it. And the voiceover, we will create a new one, which is character creation. Okay. And so here I think we can put our so let me just register. Oh, Audacity is not connected because I think it's one of the programs that I moved, but yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's no more on E, has been moved. I have no idea. In my program general Audacity, in my program general, no, I think it's still on G then. Yeah, it's on G. Sometime I don't launch it, huh? Okay, so now we also have the new, the restored the link and everything. Okay, let me just record something and it will be, I don't know if I want 2 pieces, but or I don't know if I want 2 lines, you know, to be always visible, or or not, but let me see just if the recording, blah, blah, blah. No, the recording is not recording, shit. The input should be microphone, USB. Is this one? Yes, it seems there's this one. The audio is pretty low, but I think it's good enough. Let me see, is my audio too low? Low. No, seems to be okay. I think it's only a bit low here in the recording, but I think it's okay. Okay, so we will say just this. I don't know what is the speed I want to say that, but okay, let me do that. And here the story begins. Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. Okay, so we recorded this, then we will make it better, but someone special was born. And I just need to reduce the noise. There is a lot of noise in the background. Do you hear that noise as well? And here the story begins. There is a lot of noise. But I think there is noise cancelling in Streamlabs. That's why you probably don't hear it. But I can remove it But I can remove it. Noise reduction, get noise profile, effect, noise reduction. Okay. And here the story begins. Okay. Yeah, it does. I mean, we need someone that actually does this voiceover the proper way, but for now will be okay. So this will be, we can save it on character creation. So voiceover character creation, and we can call it character creation. Now let's call it universe universe 1, which I think is very clear. Universe 1. Okay. What the hell? Okay, I don't know about the volume. We will check the volume. We can amplify it if needed. I don't hear anything. I don't know why. They should go under PS ambience, I think. Why is not playing? No idea. Ah, no, he's playing, but I have my volume set. I have my volume set 0. I think that's probably the reason. No? What the fuck? No sound is playing. Why now? Why now? Let me just restart the editor. I remember I set the volume to 0 because I didn't want the music to be played, but obviously now we need it. Hello, Tika. You hear me without noise, but I think that the background noise is filtered out by Streamlabs. I think there is a noise cancelling plugin that I installed a long time ago, and now I don't remember, but I think it's there. Did I launch the client instead of the editor? Okay. We have to launch the editor. Hello, hello. We are working on the character creation, and in particular on a bit of the transition of trying to make it more immersive, you know, and more meaningful for the people that are creating a new character. And we will need someone with a good English accent to do the voiceover. Not me. Actually, we will need a lot of voiceovers because also all the races have to be read. Why is it taking so much time? Come on. You can do it. Okay, still no volume. Still no volume. I think I remember I lowered it here, but I'm a bit surprised that it's not in this list. Maybe the play. No. You see the volume is 0. Okay. Okay. Now it's there. Now it's there. Yeah, the volume was 0. And here the story begins. And here the story begins. Okay, so we have that voiceover. Then we need to put as a transition text. Now, what is the best way? Because there is a way to animate the widgets. I'm just thinking if it's simpler for me to animate the widget or it's simpler for me to put the timers. I don't know. There is the timeline here at the bottom, you see, and basically with this timeline you can do stuff. So you can, I don't remember exactly because it's a long time I don't do it anymore, but I did it at least once. And basically you can add a new animation, and this would be called like transition. And now this new animation, you can add multiple tracks. Audio track, for example, you can also have audio track. Yeah, maybe we can do it like this. Let's try to do it like this, okay? So audio track, so at 0, maybe not at 0, maybe at 1, we can put our universe cue, right? And this universe cue, or half a second into it, something like that. And then I hope we can scale it. Yes, we can scale it. So this thing is lasting 10 seconds, okay? So I think we need kind of 5 seconds for this thing. So audio track, event track, trigger. Add a new section that can trigger a specific event at a specific time. Okay. What? No, wait a second. Event, okay. No, I need TXT subtitles. Yes, TXT subtitles. Properties is enable, mean design width, pivot. Can I change the text? No. Well, I can make 2. Maybe I can make 2 of those, which we call subtitles 1. Oops. Subtitles 1 and subtitles 2. We can also do it the other way. Yeah, we can also do it by program directly, but the second part is this one. Okay, and this one should go exactly in the same place, right? With the difference that this one will not be visible at the beginning. So we do visibility collapsed, and the other one, and so when subtitle 1 should disappear. Okay, and subtitle 2 should appear. Okay. I don't know if we can transition this somehow. Like if I you can give a timing. You can give a timing. Okay. No, but I don't understand. If I am here, and here the story begins. And here the story begins. But let me put the volume of this at 0 for 1 second, so we don't hear always the same thing. Yeah, exactly. No, I want to understand if this is. I need to separately manage the start and the end. Oh my god. But if I make it, I wanted to understand if you make it longer, what happens? No, why the first one? There is subtitles 1 and there is subtitles 2, okay? Subtitle 1 is collapsed. No, it becomes collapsed here. What the fuck? No, I don't understand. If I make it what? I don't understand. Subtitle 1 should be visible all the time, right? So I don't understand why, if I put my visibility to collapsed here, and so it should disappear here, here I don't see it, but actually I see the other one. So it's like if the track is not taking into account where I start. What the fuck? Should it be should it be an event? No. Why? Because you see that if I set it as visible, then it pops up. If I set the other as collapsed, the other pops up, but it's not matching the time. Ah, now it's doing it. Ah, I need to set the value. Okay, wait. I need to set the value. I don't understand what this event is, but probably is not needed. Okay, now it seems to work. But the question is, it is visible, it is collapsed. So I need to put at least 2 keys and set the value on the key. Okay, I think I understand this. So here is visible, it is collapsed. So after this, it will disappear. But I cannot just move this, because if I move it, Yeah, by the way, it's not a transition, is directly okay. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's do it like this. I was expecting it to be a bit simpler and the setup, but it's okay. So at the beginning is visible until here, until here. So we need to move this milestone if I can move it. Cannot move it. Okay. Basically up to here. And so here it will become invisible. Okay. And the second one will become visible. Right. But at the beginning, so I need to add another key. How do I add a key here? Add new key. Okay, here will be collapsed and here will be visible. Okay, you see that now they switch position. Okay, they switch position, and then after that I think we can make it, we can just make it invisible and leave it invisible, because it should stay invisible for the rest of his life. So basically is visible from here to here, and then here it can become collapsed again. Okay, so it will disappear. Now in the meantime, okay, I think it works fine. In the meantime, another thing I want to do, I want to have my black screen disappear, right? So my image transition should have a change in color. I hope I can change the color. Render opacity. Yes, render opacity. I want it to be, I want it to start from the beginning. And when do we transition to, I don't know. Well, I think we need to test it to see how it looks good, if it looks good or not. So we need a key at the beginning anyway, where the opacity is 1, and then we want to have an opacity at 0 at a certain point, right? So it will basically appear. No, wait. I clicked on save, but it's the wrong one. No, this one. Come on. I can play this, but okay, because now he doesn't know that the rest is hidden in game, because in reality the rest is hidden in game. The only problem I have is that I need then to enable the paint on. I need to enable the paint. I think the transition should be much slower anyway, so I would like this to last. Come on, move this thing, thank you. To last quite a bit. And I want I don't know what is this thing. This red marker here, what is it? I don't know, I put it at the beginning. And here the story begins. Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. Oh my god, I'm like intrigued. What is going on here? What is going on? Who is this guy? Then I need to switch one variable. The problem is that the variable will not be, I don't know if I can. Can I? Because I need to switch one variable, one boolean from this one is transitioning. I need to switch it from false to true. No, from true to false. From true to false. I need to switch it. I don't know if I can do it from the... Hello, Eva. Welcome. I need to switch it. I don't know if I can switch it directly by the widget timeline. Let me search if it's possible. Real engine set variable from widget timeline. Better here. Okay, you prefer Twitch? Okay. But I can time it with a timer. It seems that I don't know, Google doesn't give any quick results, so I think that we can anyway time it with a timer. So we know where the transition is finishing, and at the moment it's finishing at about 10 minutes. I think we can do it. We can do it at 10 minutes, 10 seconds. I think we can do it about at 7 seconds. So I think that when we switch, do you think that the animation will play instantly, or do you think that it will be played? How do I trigger this thing? Play animation on the widget. Play an animation this widget to specify number of times. Oh shit. In animation. No, in animation. What do you mean in animation? In animation is my animation. It's this one. It's called transition. I want this transition to be played. I think it probably is not called play animation. It's probably called play timeline or something. No? Play animation. There is a play animation, but widget animation object reference. Now we need to know how to trigger the timeline. How to trigger widget timeline. I don't know if it starts when the widget is created, but if it starts when the widget is created, we have a problem. We definitely have a problem. Starting timeline to timeline. No, it's not this one. Widget timeline. Any one of you knows it? No? No. Play animation, new animation 1, in animation. But this new animation 1, where do I get it? Is this thing becoming a variable for me or not? Transition. Is it, if it's becoming a variable, then it's nice. But I don't think so. Ah, yes, it does. Okay, then that's easy. If it's like this, it's easy. Okay, so basically we can trigger it this way. Variable, we name your animation, pass it to the node. Yeah, I found it now. Thank you. So I didn't know it was creating it was creating a variable with the animation, because I used it a long time ago. I was not remembering this. So I think we can start here the animation and number allowed to play 0, play forward, whatever. So here the animation will start, and then I think we need to delay like 10 or 7, and then after we delay 7 we set our is transition into false, okay, so that the paint will be done. Okay, yeah, I think this should work in theory. You were playing Second Life? I played Second Life when it came out. Long time ago. I think it was a great idea at the beginning. Then I don't know, it degenerated a bit, but I think it was nice. The beginning was really incredible how you could create, you know, items in the game. It was very revolutionary at the beginning. Okay, so I think we cannot, unfortunately, test it without going directly in game, because the sequence is a bit of a special sequence. And did I call this one? I didn't call it. Fuck me. Okay, I need to call this one, otherwise our efforts are useless. Start transition animation. So this one we call it from the other one. This character selection. Okay, here. So here we call start transition animation. Okay. So it is basically start the animation in the character creation, in the race screen. Okay, in the race screen. I remember that it was one of the few games where there was really a market, you know, for items at the beginning. Was kind of new at the beginning. You use Unity and CryEngine. I never tested CryEngine. Unity I tested it a bit, but CryEngine never. I have very high hopes on Unreal Engine, really. I think it will become the main, if it's not already, but it will become the main engine for anything, everything. A bit like Google for searching, Unreal Engine will become for making things, you know, because they are doing all the right moves and all the right choices from the management point of view to just make it the best one. But I think in Unity you can do very good stuff as well. Unity pricing, they are just selling you the editor at the beginning, so but it's not a lot of money, I guess. Okay, so when we click here, now we will have a bit of an issue with the volume because I think the volume will be a bit fucked up because the music is super loud. So we will have to tweak this a bit. But let me try to click on this. Yeah, exactly. The music is like destroying my voice. My voice was there, but it was basically impossible to hear. The question is why the music is so loud compared to everything else. That's a good question. Why the music is so loud compared to everything else? Wow. The volume is insane. The volume is absolutely insane. I can make my voice louder, but also I want to understand what is the volume that we want to have. You know, what is the volume that we want to have? At the moment, I'm at 100% volume on my PC. So in theory, it should be loud being at 100%. So it makes sense. It makes sense. How do we do this? I think I changed it to, so if I go under audio, music, these are the wave, right? These are the wave files. Let me open this wave with Audacity, at least to understand if, well, yes, the volume is really, really different from this one to this one. So, fuck, it's not the right music. This one. Yeah, but you see that we reach between -12 and -6. So actually, I think that the music is correct. So the music is the right volume. So is reaching the right level, which is about the maximum level, you know, that you can have. And I think is okay because you can always tune it down, right? The problem is that my voice is super low. My voice is super low. Here the story begins. And here the story. Can you host your own server in this game? Well, we have two versions of this game. One is the current one that is the old legacy. We call it PS legacy, okay? Which is the one that if you go in planeshift.it today, you can download. When you click on download now, right? You can play it now. This is the PS legacy. The source code is here, so actually you can download the source code. You can compile your own server, and you can run a server. So you can host, you know, a PlaneShift server. The point is that you will miss the data. The data is something that we don't give away. And so basically you will have to create your own quest and your own stuff and your own character, but the server is fully functional. Now in the new version, which is the PS Unreal, which is the one that I'm working on right now, we didn't release the source code yet. So at the moment for this one is not possible. Let me say in both cases it's not very easy, okay? Let me put it this way. I think if I amplify too much, how much we need to gain? And here the story begins. Someone special was, we need to gain at least 10, well, about 10 dB. We need to gain about 10 dB. I think if I amplify 10 dB, it will probably, the noise will start to be annoying. Let me try 8 dB. I think it's still not enough. And here the story begins. Yeah, but it's better, huh? It's way better. And here the story begins. Yeah, but still the music is destroying everything. It's super loud. It's like insane loud. Insane. Insane loud. I mean, we can amplify it more. We can amplify another 4. And here the story begins. So now it's similar. The noise starts to be there. And here the story begins. Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. So boys, it's still strong. I mean, whatever we do, the music is just destroying everything. Okay, but I would say we need to use anyway this volume, right, for the voice, and so I think I need to resave this. And then we need to tone down the music anyway a bit, but we can do it in many places. The music is just at the maximum volume. I mean, at the volume it should be, let me say, which is 100%, right? Which is 100%, but we can tone it down a bit from here. So actually the volume multiplier is already 0.75, incredibly enough. We can try to move it to 0.5. So we remove like quite a bit. And okay, failed to save because there is the server still running. You do voice acting. Do I need to become a Patreon? Well, if you want to play the game at the moment, you have 2 options. I mean, if you want to play the alpha of the new game, one is to be a veteran player of our previous game, right? That's one way. And this means that you need to have at least 200 hours of gameplay there. Or you can become a Patreon. But remember, it's an alpha, so it's not a complete game, right? And here the story begins. And here, I think this universe queue is anyway going like 0.75 for my. Is going 0.75. So let's try to boost a bit the voice and tone down a bit the music, and I think at the end we'll be fine. And then we will have any way to set the volume properly. And here the story begins. I think the music is still insane. I think the music is still insane. Volume multiplier 0.5. I don't know. Let me do 0.3. Okay, it's a bit better. Still strong, eh? It's still strong. Okay, let me try now that we have these 2 changes, and I just want to see if we get the transition. We have about 10 seconds of transition. About 10 seconds of transitions. 200 hours is only 8.3 days. Yeah, you can also play it now, you know, for 200 hours. But I mean, this is not really in the spirit of what we wanted to do. But if you want, you know, you can. We wanted to have, you know, the players that know the game already. But yes, I would say that after 200 hours, you will know the game a bit, for sure. Unless you just let it log it in, you know, doing nothing, but a compression on the music. No, I just turn the volume down. I mean, we don't have to compress anything. We just need to set the volume the proper way. And here the story begins. Yeah, like now is okay. Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. I don't know if the transition is still too slow. And anyway, we can then tweak these things later on. It's just because I would just want to put it in so that we see how it works. And I think that the transition of the black screen probably should last a bit more. Or what do you think? We can have it last until the speech is finished. Maybe. And we can have at 7 the lines will appear. I think it's okay anyway. This is the effect I wanted to create, which is a bit better than just, you know, seeing a screen with no explanation and no introduction and no music and no anything. You're more interested in game dev? Nice. I love game dev. I love game dev. It's nice to develop games. It's also nice to finish games, but that's one of my problems. Okay, by the way, we can change the audio setting from here. Okay, so if you want to have a lower music or lower whatever, we can do it from here. Okay, so the player will then set up, you know, the right volume, but at least the first time I think it should be okay. Otherwise it will not listen to that twice, I guess. Well, maybe it will. Okay, so we click on this thing, and here the story begins. Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so the music continued to go on, and I think we should put it in a loop, by the way. And then this guy will not know what to do. We say, okay, now what? But he sees mouse, so seeing the mouse, you know. Now, if it were a good game, we would place like a small arrow here, like click on one of the home walls, which might, by the way, we can do. We can do something like click on one of the home walls, or we just leave him without any hints and he will just click everywhere, like here, 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 here. Fuck, why this one is not working now? Ah, because there is the screen in front. Fuck. There is the screen in front, boys. The image that I removed, the thing should be removed completely. So at the end of the sequence, we need to remove the black screen because it's not black anymore, but it's still there, and he's making, you know, he's making things. Or I can just do it here. Maybe it's easier. I can just set transition into blah, and I can just get my image transition and set it to set visibility to collapsed, and that's it. Set visibility to collapsed, right? Okay, so then you will select one of the races. You will go in the race screen, and yeah, but we will need voiceover anyway, Eva. So if you want to do the voiceovers, we need what kind of accent you have. So where are you coming from? Because being completely without an accent is basically impossible, right? So, and each race, Icelandic. Icelandic, I think we have in the list, right? We have in the list. I don't remember the race that was associated to that. Will you pay or we should do it for free? No, I will not pay. I'm sorry. No. No, we are doing this project for fun, and we are not involving money too much. So all the people are contributing in their free time, and no, we are not paying money. So what I should do now is to have another voiceover, but the voiceover I think is easy because the other one is connected already to the data table. So we have a data table for each of the races. Yeah, consider that the game is distributed for free, so with no strings attached. I have a DT race description, which I think is this one, and I added DT homeworld. Oh no, I still need to add it. Race description, which is using structured descriptions. Okay, this one. So we need to add at the end of this another variable, which is actually a sound cue, which will be the voice over, and this one will be a sound cue. Okay. And so now we have the voiceover here, okay? So for the clearance, I want someone to read this text. I don't know if we should read all the text or read just the first paragraph, because I think otherwise we start to be annoying, you know, if you have someone reading stuff to you for like 1 minute. So I think I will have this one as a voiceover as well. Okay, let's try to record something just for putting it there. In theory, it should be this one, but in third person, because we decided to switch it to third person. Let me see if the person that is working on it already changed it. Yes, she did. Okay, perfect. So I can substitute this text with this. Okay, and so we have the text here, and I can save it. Should we say are from the homeworld of Ascalia, or should we say live in Ascalia? A planet with, I don't know. I think it's okay. Okay, let me just record something, just the first paragraph or something, and then we will I'm recording mono, no? Yeah, recording mono. I have one microphone only anyway, so it will be mono anyway. The Kleros are from the homeworld of Ascalia, a land of vast oceans and small rocky islands. They are a reptilian race, scaled and bearing eggs to continue their long line. They have a tall, slim body with strong wings and razor-sharp claws. I think what I can do then is also to just record it a bit louder, you know. I can, but a land of vast. I think that for now we can just take the noise, remove the noise, boost what we did by 12, and I think we'll be okay. So let me do the noise reduction profile, and should I do the noise reduction after the boosting? Yeah, I think I should do it after the boosting. I think it's probably better. But basically we need to reach, so I think it should be 12 at least. Holy shit, here we are going over the line. They are a reptilian race. Oh, it's too much. Okay, 12 is too much. So let's do 10. I think it's suggesting us they are a reptilian race. Yeah, the problem is that I'm not recording with the right equipment, so the result is shit. But it's okay. We will do it right with the proper voiceover. Do you have the equipment, Eva, for recording voiceovers? A land of vast oceans and small rocky islands. Yeah, because you can definitely hear the noise. You can definitely hear the noise. Okay, but anyway, we are using it this way. So we will go for this, and then because just want to create the mechanism, you know, that I just want to create the mechanism that is playing this stuff properly, and then we will change all the voiceovers. Okay, so this one we can save, and you will let users skip the spacebar, for example, or first paragraph for everyone, and click on background story will play the rest. Yeah. Well, we can read it all, but we can maybe, yes, press a key and skip it. Maybe we can have an icon of the voiceover at the bottom, and you click it and you just shut down the voice if you don't want it, if you want to read it. Because, you know, when you read a lot of text, you go at your own speed. If you have someone speaking on top, I think it can be very confusing. If it's a long text, if it's a short text, no, because you follow it, you know, at the same speed. But if it's long, it starts to be very annoying. So basically, when we click on wait, we need to make it a queue. I need to make it a queue. Okay, so now we have that one, which is in. Ah, fuck, I did it on the wrong race. Okay, not here. I did it on the wrong race and on the wrong file. Okay, the file is this one. Okay. Okay, now how do we play it? Basically, as soon as the player clicks on that, we are already reading the description, right? Where do we have it? Do we have it here? Yeah, let me just put a comment around this thing, which is player selects one race. Okay, player selects one race. Update the doll view, request the mesh name, setup race. I think this setup race is what is doing the job. Yes, so it's changing the sphere material, but where are we setting the description? Where are we setting the description? I think we are setting it only when we get the response back, which is on display character. I think it was called something like that. Wait. I think it was something called display character. Yes, this one. Yeah, display characters description, display available traits, and after this we can say start the voiceover or whatever it is. And to start the voiceover, we just play a 2D sound, right? We don't have to do nothing else. Play sound 2D, and we just play. Yes, but we need to get it from the race description. So in the same way we do this. Yes. In the same way we do that. We have it here already. Voiceover. Nice. So you know what? You can just place it here. It's one box. It's one box. Play voiceover text. Okay, so this will play the voiceover. Okay. So these were the things I wanted to do. So you will basically go back and forth, hear a bit of the voiceover, and and things like that. Now, if you click quickly between the screens, you may start multiple sounds at the same time. Yes, you will start multiple sounds at the same time. That is why I think we need to do the create 2D sound, which is the one is giving us a handler that we can stop. The reason is that as soon as we exit from the screen, so I think I will create here a new variable and I will call it current voiceover, and this would be a sound cue, and this one we will set it as this, and so as soon as we click on the back we will stop it. What? Audio component object reference. Okay, so it has to be an audio component object reference. Okay. And that's it. But if you want to help us, Eva, you should learn Unreal Engine. Since you already know CryEngine and Unity, learn Unreal Engine, and then you can help us. Easy. Easy. So 1 second, I had to go in the other room for 1 second. I'm here. Easy. Oh, you want to attack me, huh? So we play the voiceover text and we do that. Okay. Yes, and we save it here. So the only thing I wanted to do is that when you click on the back button, right? When you click on back, I want to stop the voiceover. So current, there are 1 million variables, boys. Shit. Okay. Current voiceover get, and we will just do stop, right? So that you cannot generate multiple voiceover one on top of the other. Back button. Okay. Wow, this customized button is insane. Right. I am. He was a male, yes, and here we can say maybe this one we should really have it as a different color though, because but anyway. Temp gender. And his name was blah blah. Okay, so I think this is reasonable. I mean, I think it's not great, but I think it's reasonable. So we have all the infrastructure now needed, you know, to play the voiceovers at the beginning, to do the transition, to play the voiceover after that. Now, what I want to do, I want also to put then the voiceovers, because when you click on confirm, right? When you click on confirm, let me just name this thing customize button, right? When you click on, where is the confirm button? No idea. Confirm button should be somewhere here. Male, female. Okay, I don't know, but there should be yes, this one, which is the confirm. Oh, I see. Yeah, the confirm, I would like to have it at the bottom though. So that, you know, at least the sequence is because otherwise when we search stuff, it's always so hard. Okay. So like this, I think is more in line. Previous or next traits, generate a random name. You know what? I think this one I will move it next to this. And all of this, I will move it up a bit. And so the stuff is just easier to search. There is the customize button. There is the confirm button, which is checking for empty names and okay, which is checking for empty names and such. And then we have a receive name validation. Now, if the name is correct, we will move to the next screen. If the name is not correct or any of the options selected are not correct, then we will stay here in this screen. So receive name validation. Receive name validation, I think is on player controller, I assume. Receive name validation, yes. And receive name validation is then going again into the same, okay, it's going into the same place, by the way. It's going into the same place. So also all of this, you know, I think we can move it down here. Oops. I selected one piece too much. Okay. So it is the gender. So let me also put a comment here. It is the gender selection. Gender selection. By the way, in Cyberpunk 2077, they went like way over the normal gender selection. Don't know if you have seen it, but basically you can mix any gender you want. I mean, it's not very easy to explain without being too explicit, but let's say that you can be a male or a female or a combination of the two as you want, visibly. Okay, so we have this thing. Raising the awareness. I don't know, I found it weird. It's the first time I see it in a video game. But I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I mean, if you want to have a transgender character, you can. So I think it's good. You can have it if you want. Why not? If that's your thing, yeah. If you like it, you can do it there as well. I don't know if it has any effect on the game, because they say that your aspect is influencing somehow the game. I mean, is influencing the reaction of certain NPC, okay? And I guess that what they say by that, what they mean by that is that if you create a character which has very strong traits, you know, maybe the people will be more scared of you, or more, I don't know, something like that. But this is just what they say. They say the NPC may react differently to your appearance. So I don't know, maybe if you have blue hair, maybe they will see you from more distance. I have no idea. Okay, so now that we did this bit of reorganization here, which is very nice, we go into the temporary prints, yes, blah, blah, blah. And we go into the Zodiac screen. Okay, so this is the transition to the next phase, right? And I think I want a voiceover here as well, right? Do we want? Yes, I think we want. Which kind of voiceover we want for the Zodiacs? I think we should explain the thing that we have Zodiacs everywhere in the universe. So at least we clear out the point immediately there, you know? We totally clear out the point. But I think we need it as well with the voiceover, right? So the Zodiac screen is... The Zodiac screen... the Zodiac screen is here. I think we can do the same at the bottom with the same logic that we used in this widget. So I can just copy this and put it here in the same position. So hopefully it's the same position. And here the text, here the text is something we need to decide. What do we want to say? What do we want to say on this? I think what we want to say is I think what we want to say, incredibly enough, I don't know if incredibly enough is really English, but I like it. Incredibly enough, in such a vast universe, I don't have to make it too long though, but incredibly enough, in such a vast universe, I don't know if I want to say the chosen planets, but the chosen is a bit too much, you know? Incredibly enough, in such a vast universe, a small number of planets add a similarity. I don't know if I like this. It's a bit too long as a first phrase. What I want to say is that, incredibly enough, all the planets that we selected in the character selection before, so all the planets that are available to the players to create characters on or characters with, they share a similar configuration of the stars in their sky so that they have the same zodiacs. Maybe they will not be exactly the same, but they will be very similar. And it is like the first strong sign, you know, that it is something that is bonding these races together, right? Incredibly enough, in such a vast universe, I think we can just say those planets, because anyway, you're just coming from the screen where you selected all the planets. So I think you understand that if I say those planets, you know what I'm speaking about. Incredibly enough, in such a vast universe. No, let's say without a vast universe. Incredibly enough, those planets, or only those planets, or those planets, add a similarity. Add a similarity. Okay, so what I want to say at the similarity, the configuration of the stars, the configuration of this, or the position of the stars, or the view of the star, or the configuration, I don't know if it's really sounding well, but anyway, someone will suggest me better text. But the point is that the configuration of the stars, incredibly enough, those planets had a similarity. The configuration of the stars, and because it's not only the configuration of the stars, it's the configuration of the stars and the tradition, or the knowledge of the stars, or the knowledge of the, and the knowledge, the configuration of the star, and the let me say something like that. Let me say, including enough, those planets, the similarity, the elders, fuck. The elders. So what I want to say is that the elders were calling the zodiacs the same, and they were identifying the same zodiacs, right? The elders identified the same or similar, let's say. Similar, but similarity and similar is not a good idea. And a commonality. Commonality sounds good or sound bad? I don't know. At a common trait, common thing, had something in common. The elders identified, elders of each spoke of their zodiac in a shared ancient tongue. Ah, nice. Perfect. Elders of each spoke of their zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue. Perfect. Okay, including love those planets has something in common. Maybe I can change the first part then. I can say, incredibly enough, in each planet, or in all those planets, incredibly enough, those planets have something in common. The elders of each spoke of the zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue, revealing their meaning. What I want to say is that they reveal their meaning to be the common, in a common way, so that like all the zodiacs were the same between the planets, including Iliacum, which is something, weird at the same time and special, that makes you think that maybe there is something behind this bonding, right? I spoke of using the zodiac in a shared ancient tongue, revealed their meaning. Revealing their same meaning. These planets share the canopy of constellations. Okay, we will think about it. For now, it will go like this. Do you think that this will fit into one line? Because there is another issue. If it doesn't fit into one line, yeah, it fits. Super good. No problem at all. Okay, so I need 2 of those, like we did before. Okay, we will think about it, but if you want to change it, we can change it, okay, at any time. It's just to say that incredibly enough, something coming. Okay. Okay. Is it in the middle? No, I don't know. Okay. Now we need to do the same thing. So we need to create a new animation. The animation will be called transition again, and the transition will have a new track, a new audio track with the voiceover, and we'll have a track for this guy. Let me just call them properly. There is subtitle 1 and this is subtitle 2, and subtitle 1 will have a new track, subtitle 2 will have a new track. Now that we know how to do it, it's a bit easier, huh? So this one will have the visibility. No, we said the opacity. No, not the visibility. The visibility. So the visibility, this one will start as visible. Then it will go for I don't know, the 10 seconds or so that we will see how long it is, and then at a certain point, basically at the end, it will become collapsed. This one visibility, this one visibility is the opposite, so will be collapsed at the beginning, and then it will be visible down here, and this one will stay as visible for the full duration, and then it will disappear. So we need another key, and then it will be collapsed again. Okay, so collapsed, visible, collapsed. Okay, and the audio. Okay, that's fairly easy. So the audio, I can record it again, but I don't know, I can okay, let's record it again, and then we will find someone. Let me try to be closer to the microphone so that the basic volume is already better. What do I need to say? I need to say this. I need to say that, huh? Okay. Let me just point to the microphone. It's on my left, as you can see. Incredibly enough, those planets had something in common. Elders of each spoke of their zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue, revealing their meaning. This revealing their meaning is not very clear if their is the tongue, the ancients, the zodiacs, or the elders. But anyway, I don't know what we are revealing exactly, but you know. All right, let me try to amplify it like 8. Incredibly enough, those planets yeah, you see, it's much better. Just because I was looking at the microphone now, I was, speaking in the microphone directly like a singer. The volume is incredibly is even too much, you know. So is even too much. +8 is even too much. So I think that yes, whenever we will record the final one, so I think a 6.5 can be fine. Incredibly enough, those planets had something in common. Elders of... Yeah, it's okay. So let me just get the noise profile and try, because the noise is incredible. Noise reduction, get profile. Did I do, no, wait, I click on the wrong button, huh? Noise reduction, get profile, yes, exactly. And noise reduction, reduce, okay. Now this one, we save it. We save it as Zodiacs. Do we want to have another transition screen with the black? I mean, going black and coming back as well. I mean, do we want to fade out and fade in? Or we don't care? Maybe we don't care in this case. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so I need to import my audio. So now that we have this, you know, I will just need the wave files from someone and I can just put them on top and everything will work fine. So this is why I want to do this job now. I just have to remember that they have to be set as PS ambience so that yes, so that they use the same volumes in the game. Okay, so now we do this, we add an audio track which is Zodiac's, and the audio track, I think we go from the beginning. Let me see how long it is. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's pretty much as I expected. So it's about 13 seconds. So I think it's fine. So you can read the text at the bottom and then you can choose. Okay. Okay, do you want to test it? Do we connect? No, we need to play this animation. We need to play that animation. So we need from the previous screen, which is this one, when we transition, switch camera position to Zodiac, show the Zodiac UI, and then we will say call the transition. So we need to create a new event, which is start transition animation, and this one will do what we have seen already. So play animation, and okay, and this one will just play the animation. Now you cannot really go back and forth between the screens, which I understand is annoying. So maybe in the future I will add a back button, but at the moment it's pretty much like a single story, you know, that you are just going through. It's like a movie that you are watching. You cannot go back, but potentially we need to allow the player to go back. Otherwise, it will be a bit annoying to redo all your choices all the time. And okay, now here I don't know if we have already the new character creation thing. Character creation, Google character. No. Creation. Because we have the new text getting created, but I don't know if it's final. New character creation. I need this to be finalized, boys. Let me just send a message to Enwind and Zuna, but okay. But anyway, we have the name. We will have the names. Okay, we will have the proper description, and so this will start the transition, and you will be able to play that. Then after this, what happens? We want to see it. Okay, I think we can see it. After that, you choose one zodiac, and after the zodiac, the races are going to be the race history is no, you have the life events in the middle. You have the life events. Do we want a voiceover on the life events? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know if it makes sense to have a voiceover. I mean, an introduction, a transition that is like explaining you what is going on. Did I save everything? Yes. I'm thinking if we should have yeah, but I think one phrase we can have. But I think the Zodiac Screen is good as it is, right? Okay, so we click here. Let me put the max to 30, so. And here the story begins. Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. I think some players will stay here for like half an hour, waiting something to happen, and they say, "What? So why this game is stuck? Why this game is stuck and is not going forward?" I think we need to put like an arrow or something, like select the planet. The sound didn't play. Why? The sound didn't play. In theory, when I click on that, the Kleros voiceover, the Kleros are from the homeworld of Askelia. Should have played. Why didn't? Why didn't? Why it didn't? Doom. Here. Homeworld setup race. No. Homeworld setup race. Request mesh name. Request name mesh name display character. Yes, we said we did it in display character, right? Because create sound doesn't just create the sound. You need to say play, otherwise it's not playing. Fuck. Okay, but anyway, let's assume that he played. So as soon as I entered that screen, he is reading the first lines, and then he's allowing you to read this. Then you can click on customize. You can select the race. You can get a name. You can call it whatever you want, and then you click on confirm. Fuck. I think I can put the voiceover in the text in the middle. You see that it was already something. But okay, it didn't work as well. Why didn't work? Because I didn't call this one, huh? Basically, I said I did. I said I would, but then I didn't. When you click on confirm, when you click on, yeah, see. Yeah, there are too many pieces. If you don't test it, it's hard to remember all the things. But anyway, now the transition should start, right, on that on this one. Then you're going to select one constellation, and here the text is wrong, unfortunately, but we will fix it. and it will explain you the meaning of this constellation and whatever, right? And you will choose one, and you will see them all, choose one, and then here, yes, and then we jump into this one. Now I don't know if you want also another transition on this one or a small voiceover, but I think yes, I would like to have a small voiceover here as well, something like and your life began, I don't know, begun, what, anyway, your life started, and your life started, and this is what happened, or something like that, and this is what happened, right? And so here you can choose the different things. Now I'm not fully happy about this UI. Now I don't know if I want to change it now, but I'm not fully happy of the fact that it's very hard to see. So this view is okay. Okay, this view is okay. You see that you can select something on siblings, on your mother, on your father, on the birthday event, on whatever, right? But then when you click on this, you are expecting something in the middle, and there is nothing in the middle. And this, I think, is very, very confusing. That this sphere is too big, that all the relevant stuff is actually on the side. Destiny cost, I think, is kind of understandable, but so basically I think I need to put the text in the middle of the sphere. The problem of this is that if I put the text in the middle of the sphere, there are some events which really have a lot of text, and I don't know. I need an event with a lot of text just to prove the point, but because, or we place an icon, I mean a picture. The best will be a picture inside a sphere, but this was my original idea. But unfortunately that is not really easy, because we need a picture for every event, and it's basically impossible. It's basically impossible. It's basically impossible. I don't like this view. I don't like this view. This view sucks. This view sucks. First of all, this text should be 10 times bigger, because this is the main category, right? Well, not 10 times, but 2 times or 3 times bigger. This one should be. I can try to put the name. Let me try. Wait, but we need a relevant text, because if we don't have relevant text, is not gonna work. Huh? I mean, I'm not gonna see something that I. What if you had few symbols that suggest the benefit choosing this given to you? No, I think it's just the organization of the screen that is suboptimal. Because you have this big ball coming to your face like a divination sphere, you know, like when you are looking inside a crystal sphere to read the future. You know, you have this huge ball, and there is nothing into it, you know. So like the most important part of the screen is empty. It's so bad. It's super bad. Super bad. Super bad. So, or we... I mean, it's not super, super bad, but I don't like it. Creation, life choice. So I think this category name should be bigger, by the way. Should be definitely bigger. And destiny cost, I think is okay. Bonus, it should describe the bonus that it gives you. Which I think is fine. Which at the moment is empty, but category name I feel is too small. Category name, how big are the choice name? How big are... I don't even remember how I do this, but set up buttons, update buttons. I did it quite some time ago. Current choice. No, all this is about choices. Construct. Destiny point 150. Update buttons, display text. No, but where is the main... Where is the main... maybe it's inside Life Choice Manager, because I remember I had Life Choice Manager. I think Life Choice Manager is only server side. Setup buttons. No, this one okay, but I don't remember how do I draw the sphere. I know the sphere are in the 3D view. Okay, the sphere are in the 3D view. Yes, the sphere are in the 3D view. Also the text is in the 3D view. No, the text... I don't know why I don't see here the... I think it's probably this one, choice name, that I just duplicate and move. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know why sometimes. Okay. The text. No, also the text is created. Also the sphere are created dynamically. Okay. I think it's inside this one, Life Choice Manager. Life Choice Manager. Build Life Choice Spline, build Zodiac Spline, create sample data, handle life click, setup sphere, and it is. Setup sphere, can I have it at the beginning? Thank you. And setup Zodiacs, thank you. So setup spheres. Spawn life choice. Okay. No, but my problem is how do we set set category name, switch on int, input data, siblings. We set all the choices. Okay. Yeah, but still I don't understand how we put the sphere on the screen. It's called setup spheres, but categories. Who is calling this? Someone outside here. Setup categories. TXT category 1. Because it's another screen. Okay. It's another screen. Okay, I understand. Is another screen that is put on top. So this size is 24, right? This size is 24. So when we select it, I think it should become bigger than 24. So that's my one of the changes I want to do. So this one should be way more visible. Okay, so let's try 30 or something. But yeah, should be way more visible because is the main category. Even more, 32, 34, 34. Okay, let's try 34. Okay, so it should be way more visible. Then then you have this sphere in the middle. So the sphere in the middle, or we place at least the choice. So the choice name, I think, should be in the middle of the sphere. I think we have two things here. We have the choice name and the choice description. Now the choice name, I don't know why it's up there. I think because we decided probably to put everything into the choice description. Let me see if I search choice description. Yes. Set text description, choice name 1. But this choice name 1 is never getting displayed. Choice name. Oh wait, let me go. So character creation life, right? Yeah, exactly. The name can be long, but is not insanely long. So I think that if we do, so choice name, I think it should be in the middle. It should be our font, and it should be centered. And it should be multi-line auto wrap, whatever. Yes, it should wrap the text, and it should be bigger than this. Now I don't want to put it as big as this because maybe it's too much. This one we ended up with 34, but this one I think should be, let's try 28. Let's try 28. And then I need some choices which actually have some text, but I think what we can do, we can switch to the production database, and switching to the production database I think would be better because we have all the choices, all the right choices. Prod 2. Okay, let's try just to have that. I don't think I'm managing that field, so the field will probably show up anyway. But what you are choosing should be obvious, At the moment it's not. At the moment what you are choosing is on the left, and the sphere is completely empty. I have to go to bed a bit earlier tonight because tomorrow I have to wake up early. What time is it? It's 10 minutes to 12. Yeah, it's the production server, so it's taking more time. You know what we can do? We can ask him not to load. What is loading? He's loading NPC and he's loading quest. No, wait. Let's stop it. Let's say NPC false and quest also false and items false. So the server will start up way faster, boys. Way faster. I didn't put any music tonight, but because we had the music in the background, I mean, we had our music playing sometimes, so that's why. Yeah, I want to have a good flow in the character creation, and that's why after this we will go into the Draken plane, but maybe that one I will have to do it off stream. I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much. Do we care? Is it not a problem? I was asking Zwei, not you. You mean it's not a problem if we do spoilers? That is what you mean? Okay, the server is starting, huh? The server is starting. Okay. No, we are still loading. It's still loading. It's still loading. You speak about the music? Okay. What about the spoilers? I don't know. Okay, so we go here. Here the story begins. No. Someone special was By the way, if you click here, away from where his mission would be accomplished. The Cleros are from the homeworld of Ascend. Yes, now the voiceover is working. And small rocky islands. They are a reptilian race, scaled and bearing eggs to continue their life. Incredibly enough, those planets had something with strong wings, and elders of each spoke of the Zodiacs in a shared... There are two voiceovers, one on top of each other, but anyway, because I went too quick. Siblings none. Okay, easy. Siblings 1. Yeah, I really like it more than it is here. It should be bigger, but I really like it more to be here. So I understand what I'm choosing, you know? I understand what I'm choosing. Why there are no... What do you mean nothing special? Ravens on your house. Yeah, but I think it's bad. Like this, it makes more sense to me. So you have the title, which is more evident. You have this in the middle of the sphere, which is what you are choosing. And if you click on it, it goes away, so I think it's clear enough. Now we don't have anything in these balls because we didn't put it, but I think this one is long enough. You know, the longest that you can have is like this one. And then you see the description on the left. I mean, it's a bit annoying to have a title in the middle and a description on the left, but anyway, I think is already better. Is already better. So if I select it, you know, I know what I selected. By the way, something is not working because wow, I can discard as well. Why is saying one choice and is not allowing me to choose one? There is something broken. Yeah, there is definitely something broken here. Well, we don't have because the categories are changing, and I think I didn't update them all. But I think it's better. I think it's better. I like it more. I just don't know what happens if you select one with a very long description. What is gonna say? So let me try again. If you select one with a very long description, how can you place it in the UI? That I have no idea. That I have no idea. We just need to ensure that the titles are descriptive enough. Okay, otherwise, and then I need to ensure that there is enough space in the UI to actually type, or maybe we cut it off. You know, we cut off the text. And here the story begins. And here the story begins. It was me. From where his mission would be. The Cleros are from the homeworld of Askelia. Homeworld of Askelia. First name I need. Okay. They are incredibly enough. Blah 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 blah. Speaking a lot. This guy is speaking a lot. Elders of each spoke of the results by shared strong wings and. For example, if I select this one, why I cannot select it? Fuck! It says one choice, but it doesn't allow me to select it. Freaking hell. I want one which is long enough, you know. They are all... Oh, save by spell maybe is long enough. I don't know. Because you see, save by a spell is already too long, you know. Now why doesn't let me... Why doesn't allow me to... I think I can remove the music now. Because we did the thing. But why... why it doesn't allow me to... I don't remember because we had live event, character creation. I don't remember where this thing is. Character creation. Ah, okay, it's this one. Ah, no, it's character creation, the table. Okay, character creation. And the choice area is this one. Okay. Okay, so it's character creation. Okay. Yeah, the only question is, how do I configure? I think I configure it up front. Huh? I think I can remove the sound for a second. So the categories here are siblings, mother, father, birth events. Siblings, mother, father, birth events. But why here we don't have the same? Mother, father, like for example, child house is not in the list. I think it's probably because we but all of this is gonna change, boys. All of this is gonna change because we have a new set of choices. We have 7. I need 8. I need 8. If we have 7, if we have 7 is a bit of an issue. If we have 7 is a bit of, let me just check in the code. Let me put a comment here. We need an 8 category. Why the red is not red? Wow, interesting. Okay. The red is not red. And doesn't stay as red. Anyway. Let me just, because I'm going to modify this next. Okay, so the next one I will work on this thing, and I want to set up, you know, all the new categories. Now let me think. So there is one which is the setup spheres. There is another which is character creation categories, which is this one, and this one is setup categories. We said is coming from here. Setup categories. Holy moly! They are predefined. They are predefined. The receive live choice by area. Receive live choice by area. I was just looking if by any chance we get an error on the client. Because it seems that we are not getting the wall thing. But probably no. So looks like we are not getting the wall set. We are not getting the wall set. Request character creation choices on PC. Request character creation choices. So this one is actually in the C++ code. Request character creation choices. Exactly, which is this one, which goes here. Good night, Marcelo. I will have to go soon as well because tomorrow I have to wake up early, as I said. So here the categories have been changed, right? So siblings, mother, father, birth events, religion, life event, blah, blah, blah. So these were the old categories. Now the new categories, what we have birth event. So mother and father are disappeared, right? Mother and father disappeared, I think. No siblings. Siblings with 1B. So we have changed the way. So we have the birth event, which I think it makes sense, right? We have the childhood, which is associated to, this one is associated to resistance to the waves. This one is associated to the statistics, which I think it makes sense. This one is associated to jobs. Religion. Religion is here. Religion is here. Relationships. Relationships. And life event. Maybe life event we can split it in two. Like positive and negative. Or because here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it is 7 at the moment. The problem is that to keep the okay. So I need, okay, so birth events I think I can keep. So I think I can go category 1. Character creation manager, convert choice, childhood data. I think we are, I think we are reading this. Yes. I will have to change this, but before changing this, I really need this Excel file to be completed. Otherwise, it's a mess. If I don't have this completed, is a problem. It's really a problem. Wait a second. To finalize the code, at least the categories To finalize the code, we need 8. I see 7 at the moment. I don't know, if they don't do it, I will do it myself, because this job is something that Zuna and Enwind were working on, but we need it finalized. We need this thing to be finalized. Otherwise, at least the first version, then we can improve it. But I need one version to be available, so that I can complete the code. Okay, guys, it's a bit late for me today. I think I'm gonna go, but I think that we made some progress anyway. So we fixed some stuff. We finished all the transitions for the different screen. We made some voiceover. We prepared the code for the voiceover that we will have on the race description on the different screens. And so I think it's good. Now we need to find someone that wants to do the voiceover and has a good equipment to do it with a nice no noise. The most important part is having a good voice and having a good equipment that allows you to make it without any noise. Yeah, meanwhile, if you can click the follow button on Twitch and click subscribe on YouTube, and also check our Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift, and which is this one. We are 34 people at the moment. No one left. No, actually, a few people left, but few people added after them, and so we are back to 34. We want to reach 35 at the moment. That's the goal, and if you can help on that, will be nice. If not, don't worry. We will make the game anyway, and you will be able to play it anyway. That's the good news. Okay, let's try to have a Christmas with a plane shift release. At least an alpha plane shift release. Let's hope so. I'm crossing my fingers. See you, boys and girls, next time. See you soon. Bye-bye.